We are the Nightcrawlers. This is Sam. She's a single mom and lives in Mayukayuka with her 3 kids. She lives in a mud house with 6 other families. Some are COVID positive. She constantly worries about the house collapsing on them or the children getting infected by COVID. Next slide, please. The solution is Bambina, the furnished bamboo house. We can include furniture such as sofas, tables, beds, and baskets, and the possibilities are endless. Our motto is one family, one house. Next slide, please.
This is a prototype of a house entirely made up of bamboo, starting from its stilts to its roof, with major component being dried up bamboo stems and mats made out of bamboo leaves. Our vision is to create a colony out of bamboo houses, improving their living conditions and surviving the flood season. Next slide, please.
Bamboo is a lightweight, renewable material. It is a fast-growing at a 2-year rate and can last up to 30 years or more. Its high strength and stability provide high resistance to flooding, harsh weather conditions, and provide a wide range of applications.
We've identified our target market, which is those from 18 to 59, and those over the ages of 60, which is 51% of the population. Next slide. In our first year, we plan to target 4% of the population, which is 408 individuals. Then in our second year, 10% of the population, and we plan in the next 5 years to accommodate for everyone over the ages of 18. Next slide. We've constructed a risk analysis with a range of risks and preventive measures. For example, termite, insect infection, and mold growth is one risk, and a preventive measure is making sure the structure is termite proof and using chemical and non-chemical treatment and building on a solid concrete foundation as it is more durable. Next slide.
We have planned several employment opportunities in the area. Bamboo leaves will be used for fertilizer and the poles for construction and furniture making. Apart from construction work and making furniture, we want the residents to focus more on capturing the international market, such as exporting fermented bamboo shoots or lucky bamboo deco. Similarly, we want to attract tourists to the area through our Live Like a Refugee for a Week campaign. Next slide, please.
The main way of promoting bamboo and training people is through conducting workshops and providing this DIY training manual where they learn how to handle bamboo, step-by-step instructions on construction of a house to its furniture and to even how to cook bamboo. The application is exactly endless. Next slide, please.
So by analyzing the problem, we came up with the solution of building sustainable houses using bamboo. This is an improved solution due to the multifaceted nature of bamboo and will be up to the satisfaction of the residents. Next slide, please. The cost comprises of the labor cost, the material cost, the training cost, cost of tools, and cost of building the warehouse. Next slide, please. So when we combine the total expenditure, the total cost comes to around £45 for a 1-bedroom house in the initial phases wherein we will use the locally harvested bamboo. We are hoping to generate £1,000 through our employment scheme and additional money that we will get from the money that we raise. The satisfaction of getting a better house and improved lifestyle will outweigh the cost. Next slide, please. So how do we raise money? So to generate money, we are going to look at charities, volunteers, the UN Roof Over the Head program. We'll promote tourism, sell the products made by the people of Mayukayuka, and also set up a GoFundMe page. Next slide, please.
The main SDG goals that we are achieving through our solutions are good health and well-being, industry, innovation and infrastructure, sustainable cities and communities, and a lot more in the long term. Next slide, please.
We haven't identified any competitors. At the moment, houses are being made out of materials such as mud, and compared to other materials such as concrete and steel, bamboo uses less energy and is more environmentally friendly. Next slide.
Our solution could be implemented into other regions of Zambia that may require help. More research could also go into the development of bamboo to possibly enhance material properties, broaden application towards larger scale projects, and enhance education to create more awareness, skill development, and employability.
So this is a 3D model of a prototype that we have created as a group, and just to make everyone vision our solution.
Are you ready? Swest and Swaggy in the building.
One family,
family,
one
One
house.
family, one house. We are the Nightcrawlers.
Thank you.
Wow, thank you, team. That was an amazing presentation, I must say, and I love the addition of music. That was I can say you worked really hard on this, and I can tell all the effort and passion. And I can see why I see everyone so excited, which is amazing to see. I love seeing people have fun, and I think a part of this night is to enjoy being part of the Ready program, and I see you surely did. Now I'll have to pass back to Rebecca for the time. Whenever you're ready, I'll start taking questions.
I'm ready. So the judges can start on asking questions in 3, 2, 1, and go.
Thank you. Charan, please.
Hi. Yeah, I was just wondering, because perhaps this is a silly question, but it's not 100% clear to me what your product is. Are you delivering finished houses, or are you delivering manuals, which is the tool for the individuals to build their own houses?
Okay, so we are aiming to actually conduct workshops that will actually train people of Mayuka Yukwa to build houses. So the initial houses that we build will be actually workshops conducting for them. After the training, they can take forward the learning and make n number of construction that they want to do.
But the first few houses we'll be building by ourselves. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Sanabil.
Hello. Yeah, I just want to say really amazing presentation from all of you, and definitely the slides are really nice and visual. For me, I have actually 2 questions now. So one of them is just a follow up to the previous answer, which is how do you go about creating that sustainable loop of one person building the houses, and then if there's any incentive for them to go and build further ones, like what's the link with that? And then the second question as well is, have you considered potentially, partnering with the government to actually recognize these houses on some kind of land registry so that these people can call them their homes?
Okay, so the first part of your question, since we are training them how to handle bamboo, its joinery, its construction, its harvesting and everything. So we are just giving them a training manual, which will actually make them learn the basic needs, how to use bamboo. Other than that, they can build n number of furnitures, baskets, and everything that is going to be used by using every part of bamboo, starting from its roots, shoots, and to its leaves. So they're going to develop their own employment after that. So initially, in initial stages, we'll be training them how to use bamboo. Then it's up to them how to use it. And the second part of your question, since the government has already provided acres of land for the refugees to settle down, so we already have the piece of land that we can that is being provided by the government there.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Chiri is next.
Hi there, thank you. Really interesting concept. And apologies if I missed this in the presentation, but is bamboo a natural product in the region and the area, or is it that either going to have to be planted and grown, or are you going to be importing it?
Bhaskar, go ahead.
Yeah. So bamboo is present in Zambia. So there are forests in which there is bamboo. So so for the initial phases, we are trying to harvest the bamboo that is already present in the forest of Zambia. And once we set up a proper warehouse and a proper, once we plan to build a proper society, we will also build up a bamboo plantation.
Yes, and it takes only few years to grow it. So it's a fast growing plant.
Okay, so you're going to have a sustainable supply?
Yeah. No.
Okay, yeah. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I'm sorry, I don't know your name, but Youth Build, if you could present.
It's Shanaz.
Sorry?
Sorry,
It's
I don't know.
Janaz, you can ask the question now.
Sure, thank you. First of all, amazing presentation. Well done to all of you. Really incredible. My question was going to be on supply as well, but I had another question which was around how do you go about getting the residents on board, because it's a new type of home, a new type of living condition, and something they're not, I mean, it's not always easy to make people feel safe and comfortable in a new environment. So how are you going to go about bringing them along the journey with you?
Yeah, what we have planned is, because we want the residents to get involved, because we have created like so many campaigns, like live like a refugee for a week campaign. So they can create their own house. Once we done the training, they can create like a house, and then they can get like a tourist in, so they can get an income, and they can create furniture. So if they want to make bunk beds, they can make bunk beds. If they want like a single bed, they can. So according to their vision, they can create like the house. If they want to expand it, they could expand it. So we want them to get involved, and we want to use like the entire bamboo tree for like exporting bamboo shoots, so they know that they can get an income. So and exporting bamboo deco, like I said in my presentation, and the leaves will be used for fertilizer. So some people will be doing construction work, some people will be making baskets, and some people will be exporting, and the tourists will be in the area. Because like some of the tourists, what we have through our research, we recognize like some people don't travel to Himalaya to go for luxury. They want like to get out of the city and live, like we want them to live like a refugee for a week, so they can go with the locals to like the market to get the food stuff in, go get the water supplies, and we want them to live like a refugee. So they don't want to create like additional luxury for the tourists. So we want like things happening in Maikwa, and so tourists will be creating videos, and it will be going on YouTube. So that is the entire concept of these houses. So we want like the locals to get involved in the project mainly.
Thank you so much, judges and team Nightcrawler. The 5 minutes Q&A time is up.